Today we are going live on Kristin Davies' page. That's me on Facebook. You can also reach me at KristinDaviesMedium.com, or if you want to come find me on Instagram, it's Kristin Davies Medium. And today I have a wonderful guest with me, and she's coming on here with me live. And this is Jean Power. And Jean and I are going to be talking about crystals. So anything and everything to do with crystals. The name of this event is called Stone Mad About Crystals. Okay? And yesterday I went to a gemstone event, and it was incredible. All the energy in that room was off the charts. And so I can't wait to talk about the crystals that I purchased, and also crystals in general, and stones and healing and all of that wonderful stuff that we just, you know what, why not? Because it lifts up the vibrational frequency within your home, within your space, within you. And that's what this is really all about today. So I'm just going to bring Jean on with me. Here we go. So I've just sent you the invite, and hopefully you're getting it, Jean. And if not, then what we can do also is you can send me an invite. And we'll hopefully do this today, technology. So hopefully that works. Guest request. Love to turn that on. Oh. There we go. So just let me know if you got that there, Jean, and then we'll bring you on. Ho ho, you like the new hairdo? I posted a picture of myself in my group Intuitive Angel Messages, and I'm like, what are they doing to me? With my head all painted. Everybody got a good crack out of that. I love that. I like to this, you know, you can't take things too seriously, and I thought I looked so goofy and silly, and then the hairdresser, he came over and he's like, are you posting a selfie? I'm like, yes. I was like laughing it up. He loved it. Okay, here comes Jean. Awesome. Jean Power, the West Cork Healer. Hi, Linda. I've seen you in a long time. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
We're kind of flying high today because you just had an incredible retreat for the weekend.
And yes, I did.
I said to you, have you been outside? Because, like, you're glowing. And you said, no,
yeah.
All weekend. I said, well, my goodness, woman. And then I found a whole bunch of crystals yesterday, which was just incredible. And you know what I found yesterday when I was around all the crystals? Boy, did we purchase some incredible crystals yesterday. I love rose quartz. Rose quartz is this is obviously not rose quartz, but rose quartz is my favorite. And a nice big hunk of it on your lap really opens your root chakra.
Snap!
Your root chakra opens, your sacral, your solar, and then it opens and it's high vibrational, and you ground. And anything that's low vibrational, or if those chakras lower down or stagnant in any way, these babies will open them up, because a lot of us aren't getting outside during the day. We aren't getting outside and we're working a lot. And it's really important to ground yourself as much as you can indoors. And that's what I use. These work incredibly well. Yep. Love them. And so what happened with you this past weekend? Because you were like...
Well, yeah, I was at a Buddhist retreat for the weekend in Sakshan Beara in West Cork, the Beara Peninsula.
Yep.
And I literally I'm home about, I think, 2 hours, but it was incredible. It was a very deep meditation weekend, purification, you know, really just learning to kind of tame the mind, you know, untangling emotions. And yeah, it was
high vibrational frequency.
So high vibrational. So high vibrational. We did a lot of visualizations, and meditations as well. And I could just feel the blessings, you know, from all the Buddhas and the masters. Like it was absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that a lot of us really need to do maybe once in a while is get away on a retreat and
Oh,
reach
definitely.
high vibrational, really high
Mm.
vibrational frequency. Now, I went to a gym show on Vancouver Island, and you are all the way over there in West Cork, Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yay!
between you, me, and Amy, we're like triplets.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I've known Amy for about 15 years, and I've known you
Mm.
for I'd say about 8 years. And,
Mm.
it's been incredible. You know,
Yeah.
beauty of online is that you can connect with everyone super high vibration,
Mm.
and I just love it. So I'm going to ask you some questions today. And
Okay.
first of all, with crystals, where
Yeah.
where do you go to purchase your crystals? Are you purchasing them online? I know you can purchase them through eBay or Amazon. Like, where are you getting them?
Well, I really like to support local businesses, so I try and go to like my local crystal shop, healing shop, health shop.
Yeah.
So in Ireland, there's many ones in different towns and cities. So physically, I go into the shops and I actually go to the crystals that I radiate towards.
Yeah.
That's quite nice because your body is very intelligent and it knows what crystals it needs. So yeah, like places like Organico in Bantry, I get my Sol crystal lamps there, this
Nice.
guy.
Yep.
Um, yeah, and I also go to like places in Cork City, Dervish, and then online I go to Crystal Chris.
Oh, is
Yeah,
oh,
Crystal Chris, yeah. So he sells online. And another friend of mine as well, Audrey, I think is going to be selling them soon as well. But I don't know yet her details. So
oh,
that's just some of the places. And then Kristen, honestly, I find some crystals near the ground. Like so in all of West
mm,
Cork and actually most of the world, there's quartz would be the most abundant crystal to
mhm.
be found. So yeah, like so as a child actually I was playing with quartz, not knowing what it was in one level, but I'm sure in another level I did. So they're all over the place in West Cork, like all over the ground, in the rivers, in the waterfalls and in the cliffs.
Oh,
And now like that my sensitivity is so much more heightened. When I walk on certain areas, I can actually feel the vibration of the crystal underneath the land. So there's some of the places.
I found yesterday it was so high vibrational around an entire giant room of crystals that I could only spend about an hour in there.
Mm,
And I could tell that I was picking up on energies that were attempting to communicate with me, just give
mm,
messages, because it was very easy for them to communicate with me when
mm.
in such a high vibrational space with all of
Yeah.
that crystals in that space. What are some of the benefits that crystals can offer to a person? Like, what is it about crystals that are so beneficial?
Yeah. Well, I suppose first of all, they're live beings. So just like your plants, you know,
And
you get a lot of kind of healing from plants as well. So they're alive, you know. And when you look at the crystals, you can actually see sometimes they have little baby forming on them. They've got little indications in the inside of them, and they're growing all the time, you know. So in regards to the benefits, there is hundreds of benefits. It kind of depends on the crystal, but they're really an all-rounder. They're good for healing, for different things. But if you'd like, I can go through a few of them here and tell you, you know, what their individual benefits are. But like generally, you know, having them in the home, having them in your workplace,
yeah.
really good for, especially if you have a lot of computers and technology around. You know, it's good to have them. It helps with the energy, balancing the chi, lifting the vibration. And then each crystal has individual properties and benefits. And then, which is even better, is each crystal resonates with people in a different way because they're live beings. They're connecting, you know, with your own live being. So they're very intelligent.
So how do you know when you're in a shop, say it's a metaphysical shop or a crystal shop in your local
Mm,
area? I think everybody must have a crystal or a metaphysical shop
yeah,
in the area, or if you prefer to shop online, but like you say, support those local
yeah,
businesses. How do you
yeah.
know when to choose the right crystal? Like my way, and I want to hear your way. Like, how do you know when you're going through the shock?
Yeah. Well, Kristin, it depends. I suppose I might go in with maybe an emotional or maybe a mental or a physical complaint that I might need some help with. So I might just kind of ask the shop attendant, what they would recommend. But then I also just intuitively just tune in to my own kind of intelligence, my own body, which actually would know the best anyway. And I just go around to the crystals and just kind of stand in front of them. And I might just feel a kind of a pull. It feels like a magnetic pull. And I just kind of I can get it from my heart, but sometimes I get it in my gut as well. So like my solar plexus and my sacral. That's but that would be my kind of, I suppose, PowerPoint, where I always resonate with things from here. If something's going to happen, or if I'm going to do something, this is where I get the indication, down here. Yes. What about you? Where do you?
Ooh, what do I do? Well, I hold the crystal and
Mm,
my mind quiet, because if this is busy all the time, it's hard to pay attention to what feels
yeah.
right. And what feels right and what you think is right are two different things. So it's really important to keep your mind quiet if you can.
Yeah.
Relax and tune out, just like you did in high school.
Mm,
So what I do is I relax, and then I feel the energy of the crystal shooting down my arm. And if it's
mm,
really strong, then I know, oh, I got a nice strong, there's a lot of energy in this crystal. And
mm,
feel it all the way down to my elbow, and then it'll start to go up my arm. And then I'm like, okay, this feels good. And it's got a lot of energy to it. I find the polished crystals, like the really polished ones, they don't have the same
mm.
energy as the rough ones do.
Yeah.
The other thing I'll do is so say you've got crystals in front of you, I'll just tune my mind out, quiet mind, and just let my hand go over them. And then I'm allowing my higher self, my team of angels, to help guide me to the crystals. And then your hand, your finger, you'll feel like a tingling or a heat, or your finger, or you'll feel like a magnetic pull.
Mm,
Or your eyes may go and your hand will go. Same thing I do with my angel cards. So
yeah.
when I use my angel cards, I don't use them as much now. As you move along, once you just have that open channel, you can just communicate anytime you want, rather than going through the
Yeah.
cards. So
Which is lovely.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite crystals that you enjoy having in around you, and why?
Okay, so I suppose my go-to crystal is also a rose quartz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too.
And that one is a rough one.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I've actually had that, I'd say at least 6 or 7 years I've had it. And it's done me really, really well. I have it under my pillow when I go to sleep, or I put it on my heart chakra.
Mm-hmm.
So it really helps the heart area. It helps for forgiveness, compassion. It helps me kind of let go of anger or any kind of negative self-belief systems. So that's one of my go-to ones. And like that, it's like a teddy bear, but it's a crystal for me. That's I have it in my bed, like, so it's really, really good. Also, I suppose, just with my kind of developing kind of my intuition and my spirituality and my third eye, amethyst.
Oh yeah, I love.
So I really like this, and this one actually came from India. Oh nice, so you've a nice geode there. It's a beautiful one, yeah.
This was given to me as a gift, and I
Oh,
appreciate it like big time.
it's gorgeous, Kristin. Wow.
The shimmer, that's
Yeah.
cool. And so I always like to put my phone on it, which helps
Oh yeah.
with the energy coming from the.
Mm.
So if I'm talking to someone, you're hooked on this bad boy.
Oh, nice. That's really clever. Yeah. So amethysts are great, and good protector as well, so they're very good for like the top chakras as well. So like your third eye and your crown chakra, it's really good to work with that. So sometimes I kind of have it on here. I'd meditate with it, and when I'm doing the healing with people, I would direct it as well that way. Another one that really benefits me personally is tourmaline. Can you see it?
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So the reason I got that was a few years ago. I was very ungrounded and I was kind of going into a bit of anxiety and panic. So it literally, I mean, it's quite heavy to hold, but it kind of, it basically grounds you. It's very good for protection, for safety, for racing thoughts. So that really helped me. And I had a very busy job, so it just helped me be in the moment. So tourmaline, black tourmaline is the name of that one. And just two more. These are my go-tos.
I was just
Uh,
hematite is good for grounding as well. Hematite.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, yeah. A hematite is a black one as well, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then this one, it's a bit small, but it's a tiger's eye.
Oh yeah, I love tiger's eye.
They're kind of brown with stripes on them. I use tiger's eye by the entrance to my home, so that kind of wards off any negativity from entering the door. And also I use it as a protection when I'm, giving treatments and healings as well. It just acts as an extra protection for me. And I help it with clients as well if they're feeling like they're having like nightmares or kind of anxious kind of night terrors. It helps when I'm doing a Reiki treatment with them as well. I put that on. Last but not least, the clear quartz, which
I rough quartz.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful, lovely. Yeah. So like that one, it's quartz, as I said, is the most common crystal, but it's probably one of the most powerful ones as well. We have it all over the world. Every continent has quartz, and it really can work on really anything. I personally use it for meditation around my third eye and my crown chakra. I use it in healing with the clients as well. And just to say, the salt crystal lamp behind me.
Oh yes,
I know you have one too, Kristin. Yeah. So how salt crystal? So it's Himalayan salt. So it's from the Himalayas. And how it works is it actually releases negative ions, which is a positive thing. So it takes the positive ions and converts it into negative ions. So basically, what it does is it changes the atmosphere of a room, and with it's very powerful. Like, yeah, and I leave it on all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you can keep it on, it's low on electricity, it's not too high in your bill. The benefits of it is it kind of lifts the vibration of the room. So yeah, there's some of my go-to.
I had to put a lower wattage in mine because it was so intense. I could feel it straight across the room. So I put a lower wattage bulb in mine. I like to say something in regards to protection. When you're lifting your own vibrational frequency up, you're no longer a vibrational match for anything lower vibrational. So I know that a lot of people feel it's really important to protect yourselves, and it is. It is if you feel it is. But the key is to lift your own vibrational frequency. And we're all a work in progress. We're all working on this, right? So we're all like phases and stages in life. But just remember this. There are many people that will come to me for a reading, and in order to shift the energy around them, Archangel Michael, he won't even remove the energy, because the homework is for that person to lift their vibrational frequency. So rather than protecting yourself against something, right, creating more duality, it's important, and I'm only saying this because this is exactly what I've gotten from Archangel Michael. It's important. He won't remove this energy. He won't remove this frequency. He gives the person homework to work on themselves and their own vibrational frequency every day. So crystals are a part of that lifting of your own vibrational frequency, but it's really important to, where are your thoughts going? What are you focusing on your
Definitely.
day? So if you feel that you need that, then you will move in that direction. But if you know that you are safe, if you know you are protected, and that is just how it is all the time, then that is how it is all the time. And that's my experience. Now, again, that's my reality.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we move along here, how do you take care of your crystals? Like, how are you charging them? How do you charge them? Where are you putting them? How are you taking care of them?
So I suppose I try to wrap them first of all, to kind of keep them separate in some kind of a fabric or cloth or silk, just to keep them, you know, nice and covered.
Yeah.
And then how I care. Oh, there goes my phone. That was really funny. How I thank God for humor. So I we haven't laughed yet, so like we probably needed that. I definitely needed it. I was probably getting a bit serial. I clear them with like sometimes I use sage to smudge with my crystals as well. It depends on the crystal, but actually having, like you were mentioning a minute ago, having a clear intention to clear them.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Frozen up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's just if somebody is sending me a message, it pauses the screen,
Yeah.
which sorry about this. So basically, I use it with the sage, and then sometimes, depending on the crystal, I might use it with water as well to clear it. And then to charge them or to energize them, I put them on the windowsill when it's a full moon, and that really charges them up, so it energizes your crystal as well. Yeah, yeah. So that's some ways.
Yeah, recharging or even how about in when you're doing it in water, is it in salt water or do you find that just regular water? Salt water might ruin or affect them.
Salt water actually might erode the crystal. Yeah. Some crystals can't even be put into water or salt water. That's why I use it like a smudge stick.
Sage. Or just regular water. Just regular water.
Pausing.
So just regular water, salt water. Making sure.
Yeah. And I mean, the main thing is if you're not sure, just blow on it, like, you know, and just go with the intention, I'm clearing the crystal,
or
basically.
You can say, my angels, please clear my crystals.
Yeah.
They'll do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever angel you love, they'll come in and do that for you. The beauty of being an omnipresent being of light and love is they can come and be with all of us all at the same time and they're never too busy.
Exactly.
So the next question I have is, how long have you been using crystals for personal healing?
Yeah. Well, I've been collecting quartz stones outside since I was born, so that's 36 years, I suppose. And then who wants toys? I want stones.
Only that long.
About 20 years, I suppose. I've been using them, you know, collecting the crystals from the stores and the shops and stuff. As a teenager, I started collecting mind, body, and spirit. It was like a course. And as a teenager, I was just like, oh, these are really cool. So I started using them then. And then with my Reiki healing, when I trained in a Reiki, like nearly 10 years ago now, inside the training, we brought crystals in to place them on the body of myself and the clients as well. So different ways to use them during different times, yeah.
When you need them. And also, you know, I had crystals, but I never put them on my body. I didn't use them. They were like a pretty show. And then I remember I was sent a gift of a pink rose quartz. It's about palm size, not this one. Nice. And my angel said, put it on your lap. And I was like, well, okay, why would I put it on my lap? And they said, because it will open your root chakra, your solar, it will help to get them going again. It will help to ground you. And boy, did I feel that. I felt hugely. And then I said to them, because I was going to put some hematite on my lap too. I thought, oh, that'll help ground me. They're like, take it off your lap. I said, okay, because it was kind of making me uncomfortable in about 10 minutes. So if it makes, if whatever you have on you, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, if you just kind of feel edgy, it doesn't feel good, take it off.
Yeah.
So I said, well, which one should I be putting on my lap then? They said rose quartz, quartz, or amethyst, very high vibrational crystals on your lap to help you anchor down and clear out those chakras.
Yeah.
So when you're, when you're using them during a Reiki session, how are crystals affecting the Reiki session that you're doing? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, well, I suppose they amplify the healing, you know, and they, especially if I'm putting them physically on the body of the client, it's acting like an extra healing hands. So there's my pair of hands, and then there's the crystals are acting as hands as well. So that's one way. And then with the distance healing, which I think is incredible how it works as well, I actually hold crystals in my hand and I allow the Reiki rays to come through and to come through the crystals and to go
Oh,
through as a distance.
that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I also use a crystal wand. I have a crystal amethyst wand. Yeah, with chakras
Oh,
on it. So this is
oh yes, gorgeous. Love.
yeah. So and I direct it to the person, and I'm doing distance healing as well to their name, or their photograph, and I go through the chakras with this as well. I've had that 10 years and it's still perfect. It's
Love.
amazing. So it's done a lot of healing. Yeah, it's very powerful wand. So I can do that, and also with my crystal pendulum. You've probably heard of a pendulum, yeah. I do that as well with kind of checking in what the client might need. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And and so I know that when we did the last group healing, that
yeah,
was in May. Many of you may not have known that we were doing a group healing.
yeah.
You feel like maybe you would like to try out a group healing because it is different. It is different, a group healing. It's all of us together. It's only $25. So
Yeah.
it's definitely cost wise amazing. And
Mm.
this one coming up that you're going to have coming up on June 30th at noon Pacific Daylight
Yeah.
Time or 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. However, it will be left for anyone to participate and watch afterwards.
Yeah.
You're going to be having this one coming up on June 30th, and you're going to be using your crystals. So
Mm.
it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Now, how often are you using crystals during your sessions when you're doing your healings? Are you
You mean in one to one or in the group?
in the group or one to one?
Yeah. Whenever they're needed. So if I'm giving someone a Reiki session one to one in person, when they're lying down, I just check in and see with my own guides and my spirit guides to see what they might need on their body. And I'd leave them on each chakra for a certain amount of time. Like that, you might leave it on so long, you don't need it on for so long. And then with the group healing, like that, I'll just tune in. So like the last group healing, I talk to my guides and I kind of, spend some time meditating and seeing what that group needs.
Mm-hmm.
Each group is like a different consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Together, there's a collective consciousness. So I'm kind of guided to pick like different crystals to use. So I just go with that, whatever I'm guided with. But I will be definitely using the wand because it just assists me so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Anna here is saying group healing was amazing at the end of May. It was amazing, and I heard that at
Yeah.
least from 10 other people. The reviews on
Yeah.
your page, the West Cork Healer,
Yeah.
the reviews people were typing were incredible. One person,
Oh,
yeah,
incredible.
one person even did a video review on his page saying how
Yeah.
incredible the group healing was. That was like,
Yeah.
well, enough words have been said there. In the past week, I've had 3 people come to me and tell me how incredible just the one-on-one healings with you are.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
They went off the charts. Like it was
Yeah.
so huge for them. So
Mm.
if you can make it for this group healing on June 30th, I'm going to put
Yeah.
Jean's contact information below this video.
Yeah.
Or you can
Great.
visit Jean on Facebook at the West Cork Healer, or you
Yeah.
can come visit her on YouTube at the West Cork Healer,
Yes.
and you can find out more information and participate.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to have a couple questions come through here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please do.
Which crystal is best for opening the throat chakra?
Mm. So the throat chakra, like blue stones or crystals are always good for the throat. Like that, tuning in with what crystal resonates with you. Lapis lazuli is a good one.
Oh,
So this is a pyramid, but the blue one on this,
oh, excellent.
um, Mm, what else? Maybe labradorite would probably be good as well.
Ooh, that's a beautiful one.
Yeah, labradorite is it's kind of the magic-y stone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good for the throat as well. Um, yeah, and maybe as well, if that person with their throat, I would recommend as well, besides the crystals, like doing some writing, being creative, maybe doing some chanting to open up the chakra. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And you can always ask your angels as well to open your throat chakra.
Yeah.
I
And
don't.
then I have this beautiful crystal Bible. Yeah, so I really like that book. It's Cassandra Eason.
Yeah.
I used it for years. It's pretty spot on, and there's loads in there about different crystals that you can find as well. So yeah.
I have a lot of energy coming in through the top of my head, so I'm just gonna see because
Yeah.
it's been on me the whole time, and I'm
Okay.
if it would like to come through.
Yeah.
I'm getting thank you, Kristin. It is an honor. Okay, so while I was walking around the gem place yesterday, it was incredible. An Archangel Gabriel coming through and having a chat with me, and he's here again. So are you now going to be the crystal archangel? He's smiling and winking at me. For those of you who will be using crystals from this day forward, from henceforward, if you would like to call me forth, I will help to amplify the energies through each of your crystals, should you wish.
Nice. Wow.
He's talking about amplification,
Mm.
the energy coming through the crystal and amplifying it. He's going to use a very high vibrational frequency of light, and it's going to come through the crystal and really amplify it. As Kristin said, amp it up. He says, thank you, that is all. That is what I've been patiently waiting for during this live broadcast. He says, I will step back. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. All right, so here are more questions coming.
Okay.
Agates. Agates
Yeah.
and healing. Root chakra. Are agates good for this?
Sorry, could you say that again?
He's asking, David's asking agates for grounding and healing for the root chakra. Rose quartz is my answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Rose quartz. Because I've done it.
So,
Angels told me to do it, and it works. Okay, your turn.
yeah. The agate as well. I bought a new agate a few days ago.
No way.
It's got a
Where's your sign? Wow.
it's got a dragon on it because I work yeah, so there's a dragon on that as well. I'm just looking here about the agate. It's kind of like, I think they call it the lion stone, so it helps with like fire in the belly as well, earthing. There's like a lot of kind of clarity that comes with this, and actually I feel very kind of maybe more confident since I put this on as well.
Cool.
So I suppose if we're grounded, we're probably going to be, more confident as well. Let me just see what else it says.
You're grounded.
Helping you to discover truth and accept fate while strengthening the body and mind, earthing and energetic. Yeah, so it's very good for the colon and circulatory system as well, lymphatics, pancreas, and the pulses. So,
Sounds
yeah,
like you should
and
try one agate,
yeah,
rose quartz, see which one you like best, and let me know.
exactly. Yeah.
The next question is, how big do they need to be? This person's asking Gabriel, how big are these crystals that one needs to purchase on average? Like, are we looking at little ones, big ones, palm-sized ones? We can get real big if we really want to. He says it. He says, he says it's not the size, it's the energy that the crystal produces. He's not a huge fan of the tiny, tiny ones, okay? That's what he's saying. He's like, he prefers at least a palm size.
Yeah.
I got 2 here to fill up my palm. He says the pretty ones you can put on the pendants, the smaller ones, they look pretty and they are of some benefit.
Yeah.
But if you really want some impact, he says, and he's doing this with his hands, if you want some impact, then go with rough, not polished, and at least palm size or bigger. But he says really it's about holding the crystal and seeing the energy that flows into your arm from it. The pulsating energy to see how much oomph behind it. But again, he's that he will amplify for you in the future should you wish.
Yeah. And you could use a clear quartz as well with that, Kristin, you know? So you could bring in a clear quartz with the crystal to, you know, even amplify it more.
The rose quartz and the crystal quartz together.
Yeah.
Love it.
Whew. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what other questions we have here.
Yeah.
Okay. What about EMF detection, or is it possible, or is there such a thing?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. I'm going to see what.
Oh, I didn't know whether you were asking your own guides. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There is, there's loads of different types. I mean, quartz would be very good as well to have around any kind of computer systems.
Yeah.
I also have like salt crystal lamps near the computer systems too.
Yeah.
This is organite. So it's like iron fillings with copper and resin.
You've got organite here.
Great. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cool. We have so many of the same things, like.
I got 2.
Yeah. So this is really good, really, really good to have near like your Wi-Fi, you know, like your mobile phone, and the computers, because like, you know, we're very sensitive. And in saying that, I might just say as well, Kristin, in the nighttime I turn off my Wi-Fi. I turn it off completely.
Me too.
I would be advising people to do that as well, because it's just not good for the brain, you know. So when we're on it like this, it's perfect. We're well protected, but all night I wouldn't be a fan myself.
My angels even want to remove my phone from next to my bedside.
Yeah.
Or if you have a drawer, put it in there. But I know a lot of us use our phones for our alarm clocks. So you can wake up with your phone inside the drawer. But it's get the phone away from your head at night when you're sleeping. Archangel Gabriel is saying that he can act like a filter and remove EMF frequency. If there's too much, or he can filter it out. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want that, you can ask him. I'm not getting any concern, like massive concern from Gabriel about EMF. Okay, I'm not getting any of it. He's not concerned. He has no pullback and there's no warning of any kind. But it's good to limit that and maybe distance the phone away from your head. Turn your Wi-Fi off if you would like to, or ask him to filter it for you. Anna is saying, tiger eye crystal, I am drawn to this, and you're drowned in it, or I can't quite get what she's saying there. And I am wearing it. She's drawn to it, and she's wearing it for courage. So have you heard that before? For courage?
Yeah. Tiger's eye actually can inspire you to be brave. So it can be very, very good for courage. Well, if you think about what is a tiger? Even the tiger in is it the Wizard of Oz?
Right.
You know, about courage and, you know, getting that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not fascinating though, because I guess depending on what you turn to for courage, right? I turn to them and I get pep talks from them. They give me tons. And then, I don't know, I guess I've just, when you've been through what you've been through in life, you build courage and then you
Yeah.
just courageous. Cool. Tiger's eye for courage.
Yeah. It's good for your digestive system as well. Tiger's eye.
Cool. Well,
Mm.
that's awesome. I'm just going to say one more time, if you would like to sign up for the group healing, only $25 US, coming up June 30th at noon Pacific Daylight Time. If you can't make it during that time, we're going to have the group open for 24 hours. Still
Yeah.
can't make it on the time, you watch it. The frequency is still coming through the broadcast. The energy
Yeah.
is still there and coming to visit you and greet you and work on you while you're
Mm.
broadcast, because energy
Yeah.
is omnipresent. And when they are
Exactly.
watching the broadcast, they are there. And just
Yeah.
attention is everything, right? So
Yeah.
if you'd like to come and join us, we're having that June 30th, and I'm going to put all the information before
Yeah.
and after this video. And come
Yeah.
on Facebook, the West Cork Healer, or on YouTube, West Cork Healer.
Please do.
Yeah. All right.
Yay!
That was an awesome. I learned so much today from everybody.
Great.
Amazing.
Yeah, me too. It was great to hear everything as well, what you were saying. It's amazing, and that's what we need to do, is just support each other on this journey.
Absolutely. We need to support
Yeah.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day in Ireland. And
Yeah, you have a great day too.
I will in Canada. I'll see you guys
Thank
later.
you. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much. We loved having you guys here with us.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.